Hey, Derek Giddings from the HK shooting team, and in my hand is the world's #1 optic mount for the MP5. It's made by the same manufacturer as the MP5, the awesome HK. Let's talk about the HK Mli Mp5 Optic Mount. Let's dive right into the HK Mli Optic mounting solution for your SP5. Mli, or HK's midlife improvement for the MP5 series, consisted of two massive upgrades for the MP5. A new, completely designed and produced in-house, HK's first ever Picatinny optic mounting solution for the MP5 was part of the Mli. The other part of the Mli, or midlife improvement upgrade, was a new handguard option that's a slimline style, and it has different mounting rail sections, so you have all kinds of ways to configure that slimline handguard for different attachments that you might want to put up on the front end of your MP5 or your SP5. So as part of this big improvement, that's all that they needed to kind of put out there, especially with more modern optics compared to when the SP or MP5 first was seen in action, so to speak. I've used the Mli mount exclusively in competition since it was available in 2016, and I can say it is bomb-proof. It's been through all kinds of horrific conditions and being thrown around, dump barrels tossed around, even been through a few falls, but it is robust, it's lightweight, it's easy to install, no loosening through all those conditions. It's beautiful. It's a neat little piece of artwork to look at. As you can see here, you've got your torque reminders, you've got the HK logo, you've got the attachment points, which I'll show you when we do the install, an arrow on the left side to remind you always forward. Just kidding, this points towards the muzzle. Inside the attachment, you can see these come down onto your receiver as they get torqued down, which we'll do on the install. But just an absolutely awesome mounting solution for your optics. It's one of my favorite. The other mounting solutions I like, if you had a need for a low mount, or the B&T low mounts, which we can talk about later, but this is the one that I pretty much use exclusively. I love it. It's got the cutout so you can see your serial number, and it's also, when it's installed, most important to me too is if you ever want to take your red dot off, or if you had a failure of some sort, if you flip that red dot off, you can still use your iron sights while this is attached to your firearm. So just a great thing. Let's dive right in and do an installation so you can see how easy it is to get installed. Before you start your installation, you're going to want to have a torque wrench handy, because this needs to be tightened down to 3 Newton meters, which is approximately 26 inch-pounds of torque. And you certainly don't want to over torque this bad boy and do damage to your receiver, and you certainly don't want to have it up to spec and have an optic mounting solution that comes loose and then your zero shifts and goes all over the place on you. So torque wrench, you want to get that right. You're going to want to have your SP5 supported, and I've been playing a lot with this, with just different configurations that I'm going to run with in the 2020 shooting season. So because I've been putting things on, taking them off, and playing around, you'll see I've put some tape on my mounting tabs. And if you're going to play with it or get it on, you may want to put some tape on your mounting tabs too, because it'll prevent any scratches from on and off and on and off and on and off and all the playing around that I'm doing. But before your permanent installation, I say permanent, your installation that you're going to run with, I wouldn't leave the tape on, because that's just never a good idea on an optic platform. It can cause changes potentially to your zero. Probably wouldn't, but take that off before you do your install to run with. So let's get started and do the install. All right, first step of the install, obviously you're going to match the ejection area of the optic mount with the ejection area here, so you can kind of get an idea, and intuitively you'll see these little attachment points, and you'll understand that they go on your mounting tabs. But installation of the mount is always going to start by catching this little groove in your mount on the bottom here on the left side of the mounting tab. So you're going to want to start it on the left hand side, lined up by these mounting tabs. You can use your fingers to pinch these over, and you'll feel when you get it down in the slot on your mounting tabs. I mean, you'll know, you can feel it. And from there, you're going to want to pull up to take the tension off of these mounting points. And after you have it lined up and you can feel it underneath, you're going to basically start from the left and push to the right. And it's on. Perfectly square, easy, no problem. I didn't force it. I tend to be real gentle with it. You want to check, and you can see that your tabs are engaged underneath. That's how. You can also check from the front, and you can see that it's flush here. Don't look down the barrel, obviously. I shouldn't have to tell you that, but you can feel it's pretty stable right there, ready to be tightened down. So it's that easy. It's level. It's perfect. From here, you'll set your torque wrench to 3 Newton meters, and you'll slowly do little bits, try to do equal, and then bring it home to the equal settings. Again, it's around 26 inch-pounds as you torque it down. Once it's torqued down, you're ready to mount your optic and head to the range and get it zeroed, and you'll never have a problem again, and you'll have the best mounting solution on your HK SP5 you can possibly have. Hope that helps. I hope you give this a look. These are available. I believe they're out of stock right now in the HK web shop, but they are up there. They hopefully will have some more in inventory, and I hope to see everybody running these in competition and coming after me in 2020. See you on the range.
Stand by.